Hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my fun and games in RoadCraft. And today we're up to day 9 here in Kernel, and I think we're going to be trying to sort out some routes over to sort of the southwest area for a couple of contracts over there, or objectives over there. I think that's the main focus, but let's swoosh on over. I haven't got much to say today because we're just going to get into it. So let's swoosh on over and have a look and see that we are 33%. Yay, 33% of the way through. And that means we've finished 11 out of 33 objectives and 3 out of 9 side objectives. So we've still got quite a long way to go yet. But hopefully we'll sort things out. Might have to do a bit more road building. We'll get going and we'll just see how things go. I think we're going to have to do a bit more road stuff yet a while, just to make this more passable. But we will see. Oakley dokley. So there we go. We are in the sort of the second stage of the contracts now. So we've got one contract where we've got to basically just collect all the resource types. So we've got to get some steel beams, some concrete slabs, and some logs. And then deliver a vehicle. I'm not sure what zone. I think that just means store them. Yeah. So I don't know why we haven't got a green on that one. But anyway, that's okay. We'll get to it. Supplying this. We've half done this. This was the one I thought I was going to be able to finish yesterday, but we couldn't quite finish it because we now have to do a route. So I'm going to actually try and do this route now and just see where it fails. We're going to come out of here. It just depends what we've got as to how successful or otherwise this route will go. I would be very surprised that it'll work because this stuff over here is pretty darn yucky. We'll have a go at going across these wooden sort of planks or logs, log bridges, I don't know. That probably won't work. This area here is very muddy, so that probably won't work. We've cleared this lot of all the rocks that were on it. So we should be pretty right to make it here as long as the truck is capable. And that's largely what I'm worried about, that these trucks aren't really going to be capable. Because anything short of the Voron, I'd say, will struggle. But we will see how we go. It is probable we're going to have to build a road over here, but this part actually wasn't so bad, or isn't so bad, I should say. But hey, you never know. I'm not going to worry about watching that one too much at the moment, so I reckon it'll fail. The other main task is we've still got to go up here to the machine yard. We haven't been up there yet. So there's a bit of the map we just haven't even explored yet. And on the side ones, we need a route for concrete supply, which is from the eastern tunnel around to the... I wonder if that way might work. I might give that... Oh, that's the same way, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Okay. Yeah, so if we set this one up, it's probably going to end up just crashing into the other one. We do want to do this though. Yeah, there he is there. So this truck... Oh, a semi-trailer. Right, he's got no chance. Absolutely no chance of getting anywhere near there. All right, but we might try and see if this one will work. See what trucks we've got to drop through here. And it's... Yes, we probably should try and use a similar path, to be honest. We're going to come around here, of course, because we haven't really got much alternative. And again, this is the sort of thing that only the Voron or little Audi type trucks would have any hope of being able to do. And they probably won't even be able to do this anyway. Again, we'll see how we go at crossing these sorts of places. It's probable that we're going to need to build roads all the way around here. Because I don't think it's really going to be able to do any of this on its own. So we're kind of doing the reverse of what we were doing before. So we'll set this up, give it a go. Let's see if we have any luck coming back this way. But chances are very high that we're just going to have to build roads and bridges, or just roads at any rate. Now, where am I going? Same place. So at least if we do a road, we're going to be using pretty much all of it, or both convoys. Crossover. Okay, so we'll fire that one off, and I don't think he's going to have much luck either. But anyway, at least we've started the concept. What else have we got? Finding all the archaeological sites. Well, I might actually give this a go now, because I've got the Aurelion, or whatever it's called, somewhere down here already. It might be there, mightn't it? Nope. Nope. Down here somewhere, so let's just find it. Where's my Corellian? He's there. Okay, so let's hop in him. We need to try and find some archaeological sites. So there's one over here. We'll do that one first. Let's go. Let's see if we can be lucky enough to knock this one over. Yeah, the Corellian's quick. It is so much quicker than the Lynx even. It's on there, it was. Speedy. So hopefully we can find the archaeological, whatever they are. Might then be able to at least cross that task off. So let's just activate it. So I forgot to activate it before. And all the archaeological stuff. It's over here, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. So a bit concerned, but we'll see. Let's go on the easy way to start with. Kind of easy. Just sort of see what we can find to start with. Ooh, be careful there. Don't really go through there. Let's just look at the map, actually. Right, so don't really want to just jump off there. I'm looking for an archaeological site. So, I mean, to be honest, that down there looks interesting in its own right. Maybe even in that sort of wall there. The rest of it, can't see anything that looks particularly interesting as a site. So I'm thinking I'm going to want to get down into that chasm down here somehow. Probably going to be easier to come through along here. Okay. And our convoys failed as well. So, as pretty much expected, the convoys are not happy. So we're definitely going to be building roads over that side. Means we're probably going to need to open up a sand quarry or something. Ooh. Excited there, turning. So go back the way we came. Turn off down into that gorgy looking thing. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but looking at the map, you're just trying to see something that looks like it might be an archaeological site, but I guess we were looking for an object, so it could be pretty much anywhere. This way. Looking for any sort of object at the moment. Okay, so we've... Oh, I see. We've come up this side, whereas I wanted to come through the middle a bit more. That's all right. Let's go around the top. At least we'll have checked it all out then. Ooh. Get up that rock. Nasty. Rocks are always a bit nasty with tracked trucks. Luckily we have a bit of gravity to help suck us back down. Okay. Thank you. You're good at turning in and not turn. Through there. That was good, man. Might hit the bottom bit. These objects are pretty hard to find. Might be it down there. Oh, thank you.
This site looks like it's undamaged. The archaeologists will be happy. These eggheads sure are living the life, aren't they? They get to do all this exciting stuff, like uncovering ancient treasure, discovering old curses, and fighting mummies. Okay, I know that's probably not the case, but I like to think it is. Certainly beats spending weeks in the blazing sun digging up prehistoric dirt for shards of pottery, and the hundreds of forms they probably have to fill out. My hat goes off to those brave souls.
Let's try and get out of this boggy bit. Going over these rocks. This is where the Lynx might have been a bit better at doing this sort of stuff, climbing over these sort of rocks. This could all be bad. Oh, lucky. Right. I found the first one, okay. Hopefully we don't have to actually do anything with them, like bring them back. Normally they say deliver when you have to do that. I'm kind of hoping that we just find them. Let's go and find the next one. This one's just on the other side of the place. Oh, so much nicer now. We've got a sand road here. That was the sort of work we did yesterday. Right, so let's have a little look at this one and see if we can see where it's... Oh, it's going to be here, isn't it? Yeah. So it's going to be right up there. So again, this is one probably more suited to the lynx to come through this water area like that. Okay, so what I might do is go and grab the lynx. Where is the lynx anyway? Here. It's kind of not that far from this other task, actually. The lynx is where? Here. Oh, a bit of a way. That's right. We sort of started here before and we realised we wanted to build a bridge here. That's right. We were doing this before. So that means we're really probably going to need a bridgey type dude. Okay, fine. Coming on, lynx. You're coming back to the other base with me. Right. So I think the lynx is going to be better suited for hopping down, finding that thingy in the water, even though it's a fraction slower than the tracked truck. It's going to be better suited for it. Let's see how we go. So, here I am here. Probably not the right place to start. Where am I going? Right, so I'm going to want to sort of come over this side, over this way. Can I go over that way? Kind of. Not much point even searching because I pretty much 100% know where it is. We're just going to go straight and then kink right. Straight. Kind of straight. Straight-ish. Right. Again, because we've got the snorkel on the lynx, we can go much deeper water than anyone else. Now, this will be a bit more interesting, though. These are bigger boulders than I thought they were. Just sort of force our way through. We're going to end up having a horrible time. Trying to try, aren't we? Look at us try. We're doing our best, but I think what we're going to have to do is back. Back different bits as well. Right. Okay. Oh, wow. He's really heavy. Yeah, thank you. No turning circle on this thing. That's it. That's probably good enough. We'll be able to get past it. Then we need to just get that sort of one up in there. Not him. Yes, him. Get him out of the way as well. Got those two out of the way, we should be able to sort of battle our way through now. Get that little one out of the way. have found the object anyway. That's the second object found. Yep, we definitely found that object. I don't know if you're meant to knock them over. It's probably not the right thing to do. Great big mess. That's 2 out of 5. Ooh, that wasn't quite expected to go either. There's the next one. The next one is way down here. Look and see if we can see it. It's going to be at the end of the chasm. No. Other end of the chasm. There, maybe? Let me see. No, there it is there. No, that's not it. That's just junk. Chances are going to be high that it's going to be in that chasm where all the other ones have been. I'm just looking around on the top. No, right down there. I don't think so. There's some interesting looking stuff, but I don't think so. Okay, fine. Where are you? There we are. Yeah. Can we just climb up and over there, maybe? It's pretty steep and yucky. It's pretty steep rock going that way. Might be able to climb up there though. Sure, don't think so. Probably going to be a lot easier to just go around. Give it one go. Try and get up here, but ugh, what do you think? I don't like it. Really like it. See, it's getting stuck in here. Having to escape back to the base. Well, you never know. It's just trying really hard, isn't it? It was trying really hard. It's not trying quite so hard. That rock is a nasty rock. Slip. Wasn't quite where I meant to go. I don't think we're going to get out of here. Then climb out of here. I'm trying, but I just can't see it happening. Same as what I did before. Works actually. As you've got to try these things, but as expected, not really going to work. I think I can't be bothered doing this now, so we're just going to flick back to the beside base. Come back around again, because there's no point fiddling about for too long. But what I will do is I'm going to follow the main road up, get to the heavy crane, and then let the heavy crane drop me down. Drop me down into the chasm. Hopefully then be able to get away. Swinging around everywhere. head on up the main road. Meet up with the heavy crane. But today could just be a day of finding the archaeological sites, I reckon. Where we're going. Haven't had any luck with our convoys. Actually, I think another convoy failed too, so I'll have to have a look. That was. See if this works. This might not even work. You can park there. Our mobile crane. Bottom over the edge here, just about. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Just bring that around. Drop him down into that little gorge there. Notice? Yeah, knock the tree down as we go. See, there was a tree there. Where the hell is he? Hey, gotta go down a long way, don't we? There yet? Right, there we go. I'll just leave him there though, just in case. We now some scanning. I'll find this other object. There it is, I can see it. Get through these big rocks again. So very similar to what we just did before. We find our way past these great big boulders. Try and find the inside of this one actually. Can I get past there? Yeah. Very tough going, isn't it? This one. Almost want the big crane down here. Oh dear. So we want to head in there. That's where we want to go. These boulders are going to be really annoying because then, unlike the last one where we had a bit of space to play with, we haven't got much space. Designed so we can't really away from that's better. Wait. Right. Yeah. first one out of the way. Back up over here. This one out of the way. Pretty nasty, isn't it? Now, I've just moved him out of the way from over there, but basically put him in the way here. We got caught on that rock, that's why. So such poor turning capacity on this thing. Might just be enough out of the way. Bound him. Over these little ones on the side here, maybe. Okay, get stuck on them. Away. And that'll do for the third object. Back out of here. Very weird. Come on. Okay, back out the way we came in, I think. Interesting thing will be to see whether we can actually pick up our truck from that far away. Again. Okay, we're good. I don't think we can get him over to there though. That was useful having him there anyway. That's got 3 out of the 5 objects. 2 to go. Not sure where they are, so but back here a bit and then check them out. I reckon we're probably going to take that turn off and head over to the other. Actually, we're going to head over to the other. Let's have a look. Where are they? One here and one here, which is very close to the dry stone base. So why don't we just jump to the dry stone base? Okay, and then we should be able to come out of here. Now, is this a push or a pull? Push. So I'll just open them up a little bit better than that. Right. Got one over here somewhere. Little look and see where it's likely to be. Oh, we haven't actually been here, so this one's a little bit harder to guess. Looking for a little chasmy bit, probably in here. Maybe. Yes, he's going to be a little bit harder to do because we haven't really scouted this area out yet. All right, we'll come over here and do some scouting. Checking the area, you never know. You might find it. But I think you've virtually got to be on it to find it. Let's stick to the assumption that they're in gorges like the other ones have been. Follow this gorge. Chasm, whatever it is. Not so good. Get up there. And possibly down there in the water. Looks like it might be, actually. What do you think? I reckon that's it over there. Just outside of... Oh, no, we've got it in scanning range, so we've scanned it. So that'll do. Calling it done. And we've just got one more to get. At least we didn't have to go all the way through the water to find it. Kind of hoping I can get across to that other one now. Just sort of over there. Sneak through that gap there. Okay. Let's switch. Likely to be up here. Let's have a little look. Again, where's the... Oh, yeah, okay, it's going to be here. Judging by the look of everything, or if it's not here, it's going to be close to there. I've got to get across this way and then down there, I'd say. Which way am I? I'm facing the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah. That way. Oop, carefully. Careful. I'm just looking for the way into the chasm now. Get on here. Chances are very high it's going to be down the end of that horrible area. Just to be difficult. we got here for traction? Lots of going backwards, going forwards, isn't there? Oh, I like that. Jump off. And there it is, surely. Oh no, there it is. Oh, okay. There I was thinking it'd be that one. It's that one. Good. Oh, what? There's still 2 more to do. What? Where are they? Are they in the other end of the building? Of the world? Yes, okay, I thought they might be. There's 2, 3. Rightio. 3 more at the other end of the world. All right, well, that's up. Oh, wow, up really up the other end of the world. Okay. Gee, that's a surprise. All right, so we are jumping straight back to the first base. The tunnel exit base. Wow. No, we don't want to go that way. There's a truck coming. Let's just get out of his way. And this now, there's one down here in a rather obscure area. We have been to, I think. At least been around. Just looking for where he might be. Would be down in there. That's the sort of place that they'd put it, isn't it? I reckon. Well, this is going to be a bit of a tough one to get to. Now we've got 2 more over here. So once the truck's gone past, yep. Let's go and head this way, and we might bounce back to the base again. I think we need to go through the sawmill. It was quite near to where the rusty heavy crane was. Wow, what a day. We've just been sort of driving around doing weird stuff today. This is roughly where we're heading. Here somewhere. Probably should have a quick look and see if I can find a chasm or something like that. Because that's what we're going to need to travel down, I imagine. Where's a sort of a chasm-y looking spot? A little bit hard to tell with the out all over the top of it. Okay, well, we might come in through the middle here and see how we go. Very mean of them doing these tasks where they tell you you've got 5 things to do or whatever it is, and then say, oh no, actually you've got another 3 now. Very mean. Just when you think you got things done, pop up and say, no, you haven't. Like this bit, I think it's too easy here. There. Interestingly, there's another one very close by too. That's good. Find this one now. There we go. So we got that one. Keep on heading over this way. Should be able to find the next one. Okay, not in the area yet. Now we are. That one. What's the last one? Over here. This one could be the hardest one to do, I reckon, too. Alright, back to the northern base, because that's going to be quicker. And then see if we can head down around and find it. Oh, wrong way again, you sausage. Right, got a bit of the road off. Go over that way. Over that way. Interestingly, I've actually come down here before. Not sure how, but I have. Oh, because I came around here, I'd say. Yep. All right, well, let's do that. Just hop down into the warehouse if I can. Follow the path around this other way. I think is what I did way back at the very start. Should, with any luck, be able to find the last object. We'll complete this task. Let's sneak in here because the whole point is to get into the search area. So let's get into the search area. Do a bit of searching. Do I reckon it is? Oh, that's right, down here. Okay, so I reckon if I come down this way, around to the, over that rock first. This way. A bit hard, but we'll get there. See down there. I reckon it's all the way down here. I think it's going to be easier if we've just come up onto the top here and scan. Who wants to do easy? Always go back to the base. Yeah, so that's the end of it there, and it's not out that way. It's going to be up here, all the way far far as you can go. I think it's going to be down that. Nope, not down that way either. You just tell me it's there. Okay. So hopefully by the time we come to the end of this, we will actually find it. Would be good for all the effort we're putting in. And there we go. Oh, it was there. We have found it.
Those eggheads are at it again. Or not anymore, actually. They were working on several sites in the area, but the whole seismic event put an end to that. Since you're driving around all day, could you look for any surviving artifacts? And bring anything you find to the archaeologist camp, of course. Oh, and if there are any Arks of the Covenant or dinosaur bones, I want photos.
Right, so they're not the ones we've been to before, which is good. There's two of them here, actually side by side. One over here, one down here. So I don't think I'm feeling like doing those at the moment. Let's have a look at what happened to our failed routes. Right, so this one. Yep, so this one couldn't even make it past here. Going from the warehouse, so heading out. So this was the one that was heading out. So we're going to have to build so much there. This one, okay, couldn't make it past here. So again, similar sort of problem. We are in extreme difficulty through this area. Okay, so that's those two. And this one, oh, we probably ran into this guy. Yes, I'd say this guy got in the way. Because we kind of just left him sitting there. That should be now okay. That this one, yep, we should be able to happily move him on. Oh, but the other ones, oh my goodness, we are going to have so much road building to do here. We're going to literally have to start about here somewhere. Sand all this. Either sand or bridge this. I don't think we're going to be able to bridge it though. We can. Oh, okay. We can only just make it. That would give us 8 logs across there. Probably sand all that lot. Don't know if we're going to need to rebuild that part. Nobody made it there, so we don't know. And sand, all right. So we've got good sand around here, so that at least that's something. So this whole area, we've at least got sand. So we can do sand roads pretty well. This last little bit up to the warehouse, we're just going to be short on a bit, but not too bad. I'm tempted to build that bridge because we've got lots of logs now. And we should be okay. So we could go to dry stone. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is base ourselves out of dry stone. Do all the road building stuff with sand. We may even say too bad and just sand straight over the top of this lot. The other alternative would be to build a bridge over this lot. Okay. I don't know how many logs I'm going to need. That's the only thing. I'm sort of using them up. We don't have a huge amount of logs in terms of trees that we can make new ones. But having said that, I'm sure we'll find a logging, not a logging spot, a construction zone where we can buy them if we have to. All right, where's my sandy man? Where's my sandy man? Further down. There we go. Righty. You are going to the base. Dry stone. Oops, don't do that. I'm pretty sure we get, when we did our route before, one that failed, yes, I thought so, this part is actually quite achievable. So I don't have to do much here. It was when we got to this wooden bridge that it ran into trouble. So if we build a wooden bridge there, we don't have to actually do much at all on this side for this route. We may have to come back and do it for this route. I don't know. But let's focus on starting on the other side of our future bridge. And go from there. And in terms of building the bridge, we're just going to need to bring the logging trailer over, the log truck, the one that carries logs, log forwarder, bring him over, and it should be fine. Yeah, just a little worried about this area here. You think? Just a bit worried about this, but I think we'll come back and do this later. We can happily zoom across here, but notice we can't pour sand there. So we haven't got any option to pour sand there, but we can start pouring sand here. Good. Sand not coming out. Come on, sand. Come out. Oh, that's really weird. What do you think happened there? We just dumped an entire load of sand, made nothing. Almost as though we can't dump sand here. Don't know why we can't dump sand there, but we can't. Okay. Down there, so that's good. I wonder if it's to do with building the bridge. Not sure. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because basically, yeah, it's pretty much the end of the hour. Done fairly well. Lots of stuff with the links. But not a huge amount achieved, and unfortunately, yeah, we've also just had a failure on our other route as well. Why did you fail going up there? Yeah, that's surprising. Oh, we'll let that run while we're not watching. And we will leave it there for now. That'll do, yes. So we've done fairly well today. I don't think we've set the world on fire, but at least we did manage to find all of those archaeological things, whatever, objects. At least that's something. So I think we'll be about 35%. We certainly haven't raced on with many achievements today. And unfortunately, I think tomorrow we probably won't either, because we're going to spend most of tomorrow building that road down the bottom there, and those bridges to try and make that region passable. Anyway, though, that's it for today. So can't have super constructive days every day. We have to take the good with the bad. So I hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow when we continue on building our roads in Kernel. That's it for now. Bye-bye.